Hey guys, hey, where have you been? I know it's been a while since I've posted something, so my wife is away in Europe on business, and I got the kids asleep, and I figured maybe we can look at page 2 of the Paul Gilbert handout. So here is page 2 of the handout. I will show you right there, the old Paul Gilbert, 1989. Of course, we're looking at page 2. E major triads, A major triads, C sharp minor triads, G sharp minor triads. I'm going to warn you right now, I'm not very good at playing this. So you'll have to bear with me, because once again, Paul Gilbert has managed to befuddle my hands. And but you know what, we want to share the information. So here's the riff, the motif, and I think his whole thing about this is this little jump right here, right? So you're moving down, right? We basically have an E major arpeggio. You see, E major. So we have E major arpeggio. You got the 1, here's the 3, here's the 5, here's the 1 again, there's the 3, and then it goes to a B major. There's the 1, the 3, the 5, the 1, the 3, the 1, the 5, the 3, and then he moves it again. He sort of cycles around through a 1-5-4-1 progression. That's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the shape. Let me see if I can move this here without breaking anything. There we go. So there's the shape. So when you see this first little run here, hold on a second, I might have to take my guitar off here. Here we go. Free myself up here a little bit. Okay, so when we're looking at this, we see this first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. On here, that's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Beep, boop, beep, boop. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this pattern, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, I just mean the notes in sequence. I'm not referring to any tone in the scale. It's really 1, 3, 5, 1, right? So when I make those numbers, I just don't want to be confusing on this. But I think you get it, all right? So then he makes this jump, right? So where does he end here? He's going beep boop bop boop, beep boop bop boop 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 bop, and so he ends on this E, and then his next note, and we can get this here in focus. His next note is this B. Beep boop 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 beep boop boop boop. All right. So that's the riff, and then he repeats it again, but he goes down a little lower. He didn't do this on the paper, but I took some notes, and here are my notes. Then he goes down to here, beep doo beep boop 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 boop, and then he ends right there. Boop boop doo doo dee da dee ba boom. All right, so there's the whole cycle, and there is the shown here an ancient tab. You can see his suggested right hand above it. For those that don't know, the downward block is a downstroke, the P is pull, the V is upstroke, and the H is hammer. And so that's it. Let me feebly attempt to try and play this here. Hold on, I gotta get my strap this run here, if we're doing it in E, is sorry, I was off a half step. My mistake. Here we go. All right. So that's that whole run. And then he goes down to to A, and he ends with E. I just don't have that clean, but I think you get the idea. My speed on this is just horrendous, but see what happens when I try and play it fast? So that's the whole riff. So there's that big jump. Right? And I think that's what is so cool about the riff, you know. Again, Paul Gilbert just befuddles me. I think a lot of people, but you know, I think when I look at his hands, they mock me. All right. So here is his minor version. Of course, you know, you don't take a quick analysis of it. You can see how different it is from major. Look at the major one here. You have a major third, a minor third, and then a major third. Then it's the complete opposite here. You've got a minor third instead of a major third. You've got a major third instead of a minor third, and you've got a minor third instead of a major third. So it's very different. I've been fooling around with this one a little bit, and this is just as difficult to play. No luck. All right, let's see. Sorry about that. It starts off E, C sharp, G sharp, E, and then C sharp again. All right, so it's the same motif. Once you're done with playing this, you know, this little riff here, you skip down a fourth to this one, just like you do with the major. Let me back that up. The macro range on this camera is very limited, so I know it'll be out of focus if I don't get it just right. So, so here we go. We're starting on B, and going down in the same pattern. Down a minor third, skip a string, major third, and then the root, which is G sharp, right? G sharp. Yep, G sharp. Okay, let's see what he writes here. He writes, use major shape for A major, E major, A major, and B major triad. So that's what he's basically saying. He's saying, look, you're going to use. When he says A major, E major, A major, E major, he's basically saying, look, you're doing an E major here, and then you're doing a B major. Damn, God, he befuddles me. And then a B major, A major, sorry, and then E major. Well, hopefully you'll have better success with it than I do. It's probably pretty easy. So there you go. There you have it. There you have it right there, guys. If you want to pause that and take a snapshot of this, feel free to. And again, there's the run shown to you in ancient tablature, and then there's the pattern and the pattern, and then the pattern and the pattern, and that's it. And there's good old Paul's signature, right? Well, photocopied signature, right there. All right, there you go. Rock on.